Hi, good night. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Can you hear me?
Good night. Sorry. Good night.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming a little bit early. I know that is weird, but I am trying to finish as soon as I can because I feel tired. So if I can take advantage from 13 minutes, it's like maybe someone is free and can, connect.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you have the opportunity to check the video?
Yes, I saw the video, and actually, I saw others about a migratory law.
Uh-huh. Yes, migration law.
Migration law.
Okay, I will tell you that try to find some space in front of you, like a table or something, and try to put your phone, or yes, you are with your phone, right?
Yes, I am at my home. Actually, I am at my cousin home because I have some families with COVID, so
Yes.
we to cook and send cook for them and try to buy something for them. And I am trying to cook
Yeah,
my.
try to find something like maybe a book or I don't know, something that helps you to have your hands free because will help you in your speech.
Okay, give me a second, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I don't know if it is better now. Sorry.
Yes, better,
Because
so
I
much
don't want
better.
to go for different parts of the house because, I have a direct contact with COVID person,
Yeah.
but my result is negative. But I think that I have to wait a little more. So that is the reason why I don't want to move for different parts of the house. It's difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine how hard can be. And I really hope that your relatives get better soon. And basically, you need to take care of them as much as you can because at some point depends of that, right? If you take care of them and you follow the rules, everything will be fine.
Yes.
And they were vaccinated. They had the vaccine.
Yes. 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 They have.
Oh, that helps because that means that it will be not so hard. So
Yes, I hope that COVID end fast because it is so worry for everyone. I think because
yeah,
I lost some families in the first ola wave. Is
wave.
the same?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the first wave, another in the second. So it is difficult. This is the first time that my close family are with COVID. So that is the reason why yesterday I had turned off my cell phone because I had to buy some pill for bought some pill for them. And we have many cases every day, many cases in all Bolivia. It's around 11,000 or 12,000, so it is a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Here is quite crazy also, but the people continue doing normal everything. Public transport is a chaos, the people are traveling, and after all these December things was like increasing all the cases so fast. So thank you for continue like being so punctual with your lessons. If at some point you need like, an special permission, no worries. No
Thank
worries at all.
you.
Okay?
Thank
So
you.
now that you have your hands free, you know that I am like so relaxed, but when
Yes, now you can.
I am working, but will helps you managing your hands and communicate. It's like if you have 20% and 25% and 25% more, and you can make emphasis. So I want to listen. I will be
Okay.
like I will turn off my microphone and I will just interrupt you if I need to correct like a word or something. But after that, you take into account and you continue with your speech. Right now is we have like 12 minutes more or less.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay. I saw the video and I also saw other videos about migration, and I learned things that I didn't have idea about that. For example, I didn't know when children are arrested, they don't have right to go to the court or have an appointment. I didn't know that 9 of 10 children are deported because it is sad. I saw a video that there are around 9,000 people every year trying to across the border from Mexico to United States. For example, the last year was the highest cifra, the highest
Rate.
the highest rate.
Mhm.
It was sad because there were kids, old people, pregnant women, and they had to walk around a month. They have to cross the river, and sometimes they didn't eat per days. So that is too worrying and too sad. And there was a kid, a girl actually. She is 9 years old. Her name is Ariana, and she wanted to share us about her experience. She crossed the border with her sister, and when she arrived to United States, she went to a camp, but the government separated her to her sister, and she was in this camp for 21 days without communication. And she said that it was too sad because she was alone. She was scary because she didn't see her mother during 10 years, and she didn't know about her sister. She told us that sometimes she had to share mattresses, colchon. She had to share 2 mattresses with 4 girls, or sometimes five girls. And there also was sometimes that she had to sleep on the floor. She had to share some food because there were many kids without their parents, obviously. And the reason why children across alone is because when the children arrived to United States, the government put them to a camp, and after migration process, a sponsor can ask for them. But during Trump government, they make a cheat because the police said these people, you have to come to
Wait.
this place.
They make cheat como trampa.
Trampa, yes.
Okay. Make and cheat, they are verbs, so you cannot connect them. Not
Okay.
make cheat. No, the government cheat is
Okay.
is a verb. Is the main verb, the principle. So the government cheat on the program, or cheat on the people, or cheat on the situation, or make something like bad. Okay.
Okay. So the Trump government cheat these people because they said you have to come to this camp because you have to carry you or pick your kid. And they went to this place, and after that the police say you have to take this airplane because your kid is in other camp, and these people didn't speak English. They decide to take the plane, and when the airplane land, they realized that they were in other country. It could be Mexico, Costa Rica, and these people arrived to their countries without their kids. Their kid arrived after 102 days. So I think it's too sad in that situation, because I think it is too difficult to be separate from your kid. And we are talking about kids. I suppose that they are afraid, they are sad, they cry a lot, and they can talk with their parents. And I think who suffer the most are children. So I watch the videos. I want to watch more and read more and more, because I think it is very interesting, especially for me. I found a lot of videos yeah, the same, talking about the same. Sometimes I think that is too cruel, especially for children.
What is your opinion about, did you saw the main video, right? The principal.
Yeah.
What is your opinion about that a kid comes to in front of the judge without a lawyer?
I think that is. I think that it is maybe against our culture, our creencias, because
Depende. Puedes decir,
oh.
no, beliefs, to our beliefs or the things that we can believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think that is against our belief, because we are talking about children. Some of them has just 5 or 6 years old. They are tired. They are sad and worried and afraid, and I think they don't have to obtain the. How can I say? May I say in Spanish? Ellos no tienen por qué pagar of the decision of their parents, because
they don't have any reason about to pay the mistakes or to their father's mistakes. They are possessive, their father's mistakes.
Yes, because I think that the reason to cross or move from some state to other state is a decision of their parents, and they just obey their parents. And I think that is too cruel to be in front of all people asking you, and you are alone. Maybe they are too sad and they can't speak with their parents or their attorney, and they don't know what to say. And I think that is the moment when the kids come back to this camp, and there are policemen that say, take a shower, eat your breakfast, go to sleep, and they are afraid. They can speak with other person, and if they are a couple, I mean siblings, they are separate. So I don't understand why what is the reason to separate a brother and sister, or two sister. I think the government just want to intimidate this kid to avoid to go to United States or refuse the migration process, because after finishing the migratory process, they can speak with their parents, with the attorneys, or the sponsor.
Okay, thank you so much. We are done. I really appreciate that you take the time to use other sources of information and that you documented yourself about how it is working in some of the world, like oldest migration proceedings. They have the strongest one because of all the migration. If you ask your family and friends, maybe 20 years ago was the famous country to travel. Right now it's like changing a little bit with New Zealand and Australia. And Canada is like they are taking some other migrants. But 20 years ago, America is in the top one
Yeah.
to like
Actually,
as a destination, you know?
yeah. Actually, the information that I read, it was about last year. I mean, 2021, and United States was in the highest, and they received around more than 9,000. So it is a lot, and most of them are Mexican because I think it is closer and easier to cross the border.
Yeah,
Well,
and
not easy
yeah,
because that takes time.
yeah, and a lot of people from Latin America travel across like Colombia, Panama, blah, 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 and they try to arrive the closest, and the closest is Mexico for, you know, like have the American dream. And forget it, they cross for Mexico. Okay, Andrea, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I will please ask you that you fill the survey that right now it is open. We have today a special one. I need to check if it's possible that I can apply like at the same time. I guess that is not possible. I need that you answer this one. This is like something that we apply every end of the level. So it's the way that you rank your teacher.
Okay.
So I need that you please answer it, and I will ask to my supervisor how to deal with the other.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you, and I hope that all your family get so better soon.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. See you Monday.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a
Thanks to
nice
you.
week.
Bye bye. Thank you. Hello, Anai. Good night.
Good night.
Hi, how is everything going?
Well, not totally okay. I'm sick. I don't know what happened.
Why, COVID?
I don't know. I really I don't want that, but I think maybe Omicron. Omicron. That's
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah, okay. I hope that you feel better. We will finish so soon. Give me just 15 minutes. Okay, I will please ask you that you please are you in your computer, right?
Yeah.
So establish it a little bit. Give me more of your face and try to put it a little far away from you. Yeah, then I can have like a perfect. So I am listening. I will just interrupt you if I check that I can help a little bit in some part or some word and a little think about pronunciation. But my idea is like just listen your opinion or your speech or what you prefer about migration law. Okay?
Okay. 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 I first of all I analyze a case of the real case of the migration. I studied the case. I'm not sure it is correct. The background of this case. This case passed in United States. Was totally interesting. I really didn't know these things, but interesting.
Okay, I will
Okay,
correct a little bit. This
okay.
case happened because past,
Happened.
when
Yeah,
you're talking in like in this concept,
but
this
yeah, I know.
past, like, for example, my mom passed away, se murió, ¿sí? Eso
Yeah,
significa.
sorry.
Pero cuando hablamos de estas circunstancias, it's happened.
Happened to
Mhm.
at the United States, in Texas. Okay, I will tell you the background. The most important. First of all, is I will put two names. There's not real names, of course. The name that Luisa, that she's 9 years old, and the other is Ariana. Ariana, 31 years old. They have a okay connection because it's a mother and the daughter. They are from El Salvador, but they migrate to United States. But why? First of all, I don't know exactly well why. Sorry, but I read in some pages that say in news that was for the violence that exists in Salvador, and for that they like
Okay,
it's
okay,
correct.
okay. Stop, stop, stop. Violence, not
Violence,
violence.
violence,
Mhm. Yes.
violence, violence in El Salvador. They decide to first of all go to the Mexico and then um, uh, cross the border of to Mexico to United States. And that happened in that situation. The police capture to both because they was okay illegal. That's sure. For that, they say, okay, they capture these people, and then 2 days, yeah, 2 days. Then it happened to this immigration and custom enforcement. Yeah, that in abbreviation say ICE. That service for people migration talk with both and go, and this person say, okay, you need to go to the court. And when the children was with the mother in the court, they didn't have a lawyer first of all in the first time. So for that say, okay, you will be go to the in the service that have a, what is the name, central for the residential family. Yeah, that have other name. They daily. I'm not sure. And this like prepaid business or something like that. So they say okay, and they was there. But okay, if I'm like now a lawyer, like this case, I think they do something bad because they was like uh, I don't remember what is the correct word. How can I say detenido? I don't remember.
Arrested.
Arrested.
Mhm.
Arrested for 531 days. It's like 2 years. It's so much. It's so long. And I read in that the government of the United States have a Florida agreement, and this agreement talk about this. The children don't need like have sorry, be more
Children.
than
Children,
children.
not
Children.
children.
Yeah,
Children.
sorry,
No
children.
worries. Uh-huh.
Don't be more like 20 days. That is the just 20 days, and then they need to deport the country they are native. But in this case, don't happen. That I think that process was so bad because 531 days is so much. It's 2 years that they lost. That's first. And the second, they say that the child don't have a good education there because the education like happened with the COVID and these things. Just yeah, okay, work in the computer, and the mother say that use the teacher give like one homework for 1 week. Sorry, okay. Teacher, I cannot hear you. The microphone
Sorry. The mother says.
says.
Okay.
Okay, the
Yep.
mother says the teacher just like give to the daughter like one homework for 1 week, just one homework for 1 week, and just happened 2 months that all the year that happened they're taking a classes. So the education is, I think, is part the right that have the all the children. And I think that first of all that other thing that's wrong, and the other I analyze, I'm not sure, but I analyze that correct is other thing, maybe the mother take other decision that she say that have a sister in California state. And I think why the sister maybe don't like the mother say, okay, I know the green card is for family, right? So what that connection don't think and uh,
Depends. Depends of the way that you apply to the program. Because if you apply just alone, you will have the green card on you, but maybe not in your family.
yeah,
So
I was
depends
thinking
of the
that
program.
maybe the Ariana, that is the mother, maybe she was thinking in the daughter, of course. I don't say, okay, I will leave my daughter in El Salvador and I will go. No, I think maybe she was thinking in the daughter, and for that I say no. But I will need to like migrate, yes or yes. And she tried maybe to uh, look other way, and maybe was the request to yeah, she say, and she happened to. The other thing that was the process, but the asylum, that's correct.
What do you
The
want to say? Yes?
asylum,
Asylum.
yeah,
Asylum.
asylum
Mhm.
that she request, but the court say that no, because you first of all needed to go to request to Mexico protection and Guatemala protection, and then for finally recently the finally to United States, no directly to the United States. I say okay, but I think that she was okay, was wrong, but I think that it's the second opportunity maybe because she didn't know about that. I think that she maybe know she will maybe she did in the past. Okay, now she cannot do, but actually I think that exists two options. First of all, is the deport to the daughter and the mother to come back to the country to El Salvador. But if you the judge, yeah, know that is a dangerous the security for both. It's like okay, you I think I always confused violet,
Violet.
violent the human rights, because that's
Or you
not
are
correct.
against. You can also say it's like you are taking a decision against human rights, en
Yeah,
contra de.
in contra, yeah, against to human rights. And I think that the judge need to think well this, because you cannot do that, because it's human rights is international, and you need to think well this. And so you need to think another option, that the better option for both, and what's maybe the better option. So give maybe the second opportunity.
I
uh
will correct a little bit, a little thing that
yeah,
I checked. Remember that we use better when we are comparing. For example, my phone is better than my book. Better
yeah,
than. I
yeah,
use
yeah,
better when I'm comparing. But if I'm not comparing, my phone is the best. So
yeah.
the judge should think about the best option,
No, the
not
better.
the better option. Or if you want to use better, you need to compare something with somebody else, or sorry, something with something else. Okay?
Sorry.
No, no
Sorry.
worries. Okay, okay.
So the
Continue.
best option for both, because I don't think that maybe that the best option deport. Maybe the best option is the second opportunity and request the asylum for both, because if you know the situation of the Salvador, so I think that they need it. They need this option. I was analyzed a lot, and I looked the video. I said, oh, that's so sad, because I think, why don't have a more lawyers that talk Spanish there and try to help not just Bolivian, every Latin America talk Spanish. So maybe we need more lawyers that talk Spanish and English and work in this, and you don't like just go when you don't have more options, when the court yeah told you when what is decide, because I read in the video and say you have more opportunity the children when have a lawyer. I think yeah, maybe because the lawyer will try everything for the best option for you, not that you just deport your country and like don't do more and that's all. Or like in this case, deport, bad process, you be more than 2 years in a place that you is not your, is like you prepare your what is the name, what is the word, sorry, your the free libertad,
Freedom.
freedom, yeah. So I think that's so sad. The video was so sad, and when I read about this case, because I was think, okay, maybe I imagine a case, yeah, but I was reading some news, and I read this case and say, okay, that's so sad, because I just think that it's so difficult situation for someone that if you're there or you have your family, I have that situation. I think maybe so difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, thank you so much for like your effort about find some sources of information. I really appreciate. Tonight it's quite different because I need that you please score my work. I will turn on, I guess that it now is turned on. The I need that you please fulfill the survey that right now is open. And after that, we are free. I hope that you enjoyed your weekend. Thank you so much for your time. And I will start with Valeria, that I just saw that connected.
Okay,
Bye,
teacher.
Anaí. Good night. Thank you so much. But you fulfill it? No. ¿Lo
No, I'm
llenaste?
good. I'm good.
Dime.
Lo estoy haciendo ahorita.
Ah, ok. Yo, no te vayas. Okay, when you finished, thank you so much. Hi, Valeria. Good night.
Good night. Hi.
How are you? I know that are you like driving? Oh my God, today is your trip? No.
No. It's on 31 of January. No, I went to buy a bike because I don't know how to ride, and I have to learn before go there because it's the first medium of transport there, and I don't know how to ride.
Oh, you will learn. It's so easy. It's like it's harder when you are a child, but now that you are an adult, you just put your feet on the floor and nothing happens. But when you are a child, maybe you can, hurt yourself. But now it's
Yes,
like will be easier. Oh, are you excited for your trip?
yes. I went also to buy some medicines and things like that to prepare
Yes,
because
medicines. Medicines.
it's yeah, medicines.
Hmm.
It's better if I have all my things in the in
On
the
rule,
I don't know how to
working.
say.
Yes, all the
Yes,
things working. Yeah, that's fine. Nice.
and
Okay.
you, how are you?
Ah, good. Thank you so much for asking. I just have like I finished my work a little bit early, and I was like, okay, if maybe someone have time, so I was like taking advantage of it. So as you saw tonight, we will have like an score for your teacher. So at the end of this conversation, I need that you please fill it out the survey. I can like expect that you take or manage an speech about how defend one of these kids because I know that you are not a study like it's quite harder for you, but I want
Yes,
to listen your opinion because I know that okay you are working like hard in your own knowledge as I can see that you talk more languages. So I want to know your opinion from your experience like studying or with the information that you can collect today or etc. I want to know your opinion about how is working these cases or like I want listen your point of view from the video first of all. You can tell me your opinion can be an emotional or can be more professional or I want to know what do you think about it and after that um like what is your proposal from your career because we study different stuff, so I want to know like in the future if maybe can be some topic that you want to be related or not so much but also you can share your opinion. So I will turn off my microphone and I will listen your opinion and if I can correct a little words or expressions I will do it, but if not use your time. You have around 11 minutes or something. So I am listening.
okay. I write something, so I'm going to try to help with that. And first of all, I want to talk about the situation because I think that it's so frequently in countries like the United States or Spain, not a lot in Latin America because we go there to the other countries, but it's so frequently. And I was reading a book. It comes to my mind. I was reading a book called 21 Lections for the 21st Century of Yuval Harari. I don't know if you listen, maybe, but it's a pretty interesting book that I was reading for the university, and also it gave my attention. And the author talks about the most frequently problems that are in the world, and I think that it's the number three or number two, the immigration. Talking about the countries like Syria, Afghanistan, and countries like that that try to watch new beginnings. Um, when they are trying, sometimes the situation can be realized. No, I think that it's part of of our reality, and it's a big problem in our society that I think that it's so difficult to give solutions that are for use at the moment, no. But I think that using my career, I can talk about publics. I don't know if it's
Public policies.
public policies
Mhm.
that talk about the immigration and that type of topics. But I think that in my country, maybe for the situation, the only group of persons that comes are Venezuelan people. Mm, I think that some uh, refugees. I don't remember.
Refugees. Refugees.
Refugees,
Mhm.
refugees, but not as a big number. So, uh, you said that we have to imagine, no, one case. When I was watching the video in the second part, when I watched the little boy, I remember one video of a channel in YouTube. I don't remember what was the name, but sorry, my mom is coming. Okay. Um, I remember the train, the called the best, that it's one of the entries to the United States from countries like Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. And I imagine I'm going to put a name to he, but I write something, and I put as an hypothetical case that his name was Pedro and his mom was uh mm, um I don't know how to say this nationality on on the Honduras.
Yes.
Honduras?
His nationality is from Honduras, or
He's
yes, like, or he born in that place or in this country.
okay, and he born in Honduras. They was trying to go to the United States looking for a new beginning because the mother of Pedro suffered violence, and his father was on jail because uh, I don't know. I was imagining a lot of things because that video was so impact, impactant,
Heartbreaking.
heartbreaking
Heartbreaking.
for me.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking for me. And I remember one of the cases, it was so similar, and it was talking like that. They was traveling in the train. I think that you know what happens there, because they are a lot of kidnapped or rapes or things like that, or they stole for one piece of bread because the situation is so difficult and it's so dangerous to take a decision like that. um I imagine that they was trying to enter, they get separate, and he doesn't know nothing because he only have, I think, 4 or 3 years. He's a little boy, and he doesn't know what is happening. um he doesn't have any family or someone to help him, and if the United States deport him or something like that, the situation in his foreign country can't give him any possibility because, as we know, Honduras has most of the, no sé cómo decirlo sin que suene mal, uh, war situations, economically, socially talking. And you said that we have to imagine as a lawyer, and I was trying to say to the judge that if we can we try to contact the father, but if we deport him, we are going to make him vulnerable. We are going to put him as a vulnerable situation more than he is. And I was trying to, no sé cómo decirlo, pedir que den una casa de acogida.
Yes, ask for protection, and
Ask,
you can like this, como estas casas, is like you can talk for government programs to give them refugee, right?
yes, okay. Asking for a refugee, allowing education and a shelter, some basic things. Maybe when he has when he will be have uh, a better perspective, or I don't know, a way to think, because he only have 4 years. He can have a prudent decision. I don't know how to say. He can choose if he can turn to his country, or I don't know, adapt a nationality, or something like that, because I know that there's a lot of programs in the United States of that type. That's all, I think so, that I was thinking. Your microphone.
Yes, I was like talking. I really appreciate that you check and that you make the exercise about imagine the situation. I guess that the hardest one is this little boy with big eyes, huge eyes, without any idea about what a lawyer is. And so, I don't know, like afraid of the situation. But remember that this is like a video that shows the situation, but they are not the real cases. But at some point with the Trump government, I saw online that they are putting like some kids on into the cages, maybe while they solve the situation. So you, as we were discussing yesterday, I really like to talk about this because show us how broke we are as a society, but also gave us like ways to understand maybe how is our role and what really we are trying to become as a professional, as a person also. So I really enjoy these scenarios, not because I know how hard is it, but maybe because I don't know with who I'm talking. Maybe in the future you will become a minister, or maybe in the future you will become, I don't know, diplomatic. And it's important that in the background of your beliefs, you can have some of this information on you. Okay, this is not from a lawyer. No. This is something that is happening in our society as from different point of views and from different professional views. We can manage the problem from different ways, so that is so important. Thank you so much for your time. As I told you from the beginning, tonight you need like to check your teacher. So checking your phone in the like in the down part of maybe into the top, you will figure out the survey. I need that please you fulfill it.
Okay. I watched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I sent it. Thank you.
Okay.
And I think also that it's important to talk about these topics, because it's so frequently, and I think that we have to open our eyes and I don't know, try to compare the situation, and as you know, as you said, sorry, looking for new solutions and things like that, and enjoy the things that we have.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
helps to clarify your mind.
Yeah. And you are like, when you think about how lucky you are with your environment, with your family, with your home, with sounds like weird. I don't want to sound as a mom, but when you start to get valued about what do you have around you, your your mind changes, but also you become more grateful, and it's like more blessings comes. I truly believe that, like when you are really appreciating what is happening with you. And I'm telling you this by experience. These 15 days that are you having with your family will be so valuable, because every time that you are missing them when you are far away, you need to take attachment to that memories, and see that it's just for a while, but try to take a lot of advantage from these 15 days, and take it as what it is, your life, and a way to take like really nice experiences with them. Like the most beautiful experience that you can create in 15 days, try to do it in these ones that are coming. Okay, so I
Okay.
hope that you can ride your bicycle soon, and well, that everything is going good. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for answering this to me, and I will see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Bye. Have a good
Bye-bye.
weekend. Bye.
Thank you. I will. Hi, Sarela. Good night. How are you?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Nice. How is everything going?
So
Why?
my sister has COVID.
Oh, everybody.
She's
Like,
in the next door.
oh my God.
And today's my dad's birthday,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's a little bit weird
yeah. How did you
because
manage? How did you like celebrate?
ah uh, I cooked because my mom is scared.
Yeah.
My sister went to a New Year party.
Yeah.
After that, she went uh, last week. She went to work and normally start with I don't know how to say garganta. Um,
Yeah. You can have like congestions, or you have problems in your
yes,
neck.
and we thought that was because she she works uh, till 8 o'clock, and it's rainy days, and we thought that, but she was getting
Worse.
bad, worse. Yes, uh, she didn't want to do the test, the COVID test,
Yes.
and but it's it's
Mm.
COVID, and my mom was scared, and was today is my dad's birthday, and she was crazy, and I was oh no, and because she didn't like I don't know, we were doing the same things, we were eating the same in the same place, and
Yes.
now that we know that, is like a little bit scaring.
Yes, I know, but you need to manage. And your sister has the vaccine?
Yes, she's not sick. She's okay. A little headache, that's
Headache?
all.
Headache.
Headache,
Headache.
headache, and that's all. But we were a little bit scared, and I was like, I don't know how to say madrastra, um,
Mother-in-law.
mother-in-law.
Yeah.
When I don't know if in Colombia it's like that, but when we are a bad person, uh, we say that madrastra, and my mom says, "I, you're like su madrastra porque because I le reñí mucho porque salió en Año Nuevo, and I told her, please don't go to that party."
Yes, I fight with her and I like try to make conscious about.
Yes, and I was like, I told you.
Yes, I can imagine. Okay, so I know that you were like quite scared about this activity, but it's not
Yes.
a problem at all. I want that please you share with me your point of view. How do you check or you analyze the situation of human rights related with migration? I want to have your point of view, basically, that you share with me uh, a hypothetical scenario, a real case, or just your opinion. I want that you don't feel pressure at all with my lessons or with my activities because it's not the case. It's not my proposed. Okay,
Okay.
so
Um,
I will listen.
okay. I watched the video you sent, and also watch many other videos, like 2 or 3, I guess, about that specific situation in United States because uh, many people, especially from Latin America, go there because I don't know the American dream, and they want to have a new life, start again, give her a family or their family, I don't know, a better life. Because I was thinking, and I don't have many examples here in Bolivia, or I can't imagine, because we are, I don't know how to say it, tercermundistas, and
We are a country classified as three world country.
a three-world country,
Yes.
and I don't think people want to come here except the um, Venezuelans. I think they come here,
Venezuelans.
Venezuelans.
Mhm.
But uh, here there are not examples, but as I watched videos of immigration in the United States, is very sad cases, and how they proceed, como proceden. Uh, the
Yes, how
justice
they proceed.
is um, is inhuman, I think, because I was watching that. For example, they don't give you a lawyer. I mean, the government don't pay for a lawyer in your case. Of course, you can have a lawyer, private lawyer, or in some cases you can, I don't know, in some cases you can have a lawyer that works for free, but it's not common. And I also watched that, for example, if you went to the United States with all your family, and I don't know, everybody was working, and it's not like it's a case of all of the family, it's separated. And after you can say, oh, please, this case can be for all the family, just one, I don't know how to say it, but les dividen los casos y luego tú recién puedes pedir que sean uno solo.
Okay. The case get divided, and then you can ask that it be one.
Yes.
Or the union.
Yes. and I was watching that. And also I was watching that all the documents, if you have your proofs, all of your documents has to be in English, and it has to be, I don't know, translate by a person who is certificate to be a translator, and to say that it's correct, a correct translation, and many things that it's like, I don't know, but ponen trabas a cada rato,
Mhm. They
como
make it
para
harder.
que,
They make it harder.
yes, they make it harder, and it's difficult because, as you said, I don't know, last class, I think, that when you are reported, you can't came back. You can have your visa. It's very difficult. It's, I don't know, it's like a black mark in your life. um, that's very difficult. And I also was watching that if you can, like, when they are in the case, you can ask for go back to your country. O sea, they don't report you. You can ask to go there, like, I don't know, voluntary. But it's also, in some cases they see the proofs and all things like that, and you can, I don't know, ask for that, to not have that black mark in your visa, in your documents.
Mark.
Yes. And it seems very, very hard, especially not just, I know which one is worst, because if you are alone, and of course you don't have many money, these cases are so difficult. But when you are with your family, it's, I think it's even worse, because what happens if you have children, very, I don't know, very child, like 2 years, 3 years.
Yes, like so young for a
Maybe,
baby.
yes, maybe they want to separate, and it's even more complicated. Um, I can't imagine how hard is that, because they put you in a situation that is very complicated, because you start a new life in that place, and you can't, I don't know, you can't afford all the all you need to don't be reported, like the lawyer, the proofs, to get a translator,
Yes.
and that's very difficult.
All the expenses, basically.
Yes.
Yes, I catch it. Okay. You check, it wasn't so hard. It was just in your mind. Thank you so much for do the research, and please, in the next level, not worries about my homeworks, because always is so easy. And it's just sharing point of view and push yourself to produce some new phrases or use different context. And one time that you use it, it's really hard to forget it. So I hope that you learn, and I hope that with your research you learn new stuff. That basically is my goal. I need that tonight will be like you will test me, basically. As you saw in the down part of your screen, we will have our survey. Today is like about me, about my work. So I will please ask you that you fill it out, and after that we are done. I really hope that you enjoy your weekend, that you can solve the issue with your sister, that you can deal and you can manage it as a family. And I hope that none of you get like the virus. So please take care of yourself. And thank you so much for your
Thank,
time.
thank you to you. I'm blind. Uh,
Yes, no worries.
um, okay, it's done.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Gali.
much. Thanks to you. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye bye. Have a
And bye
nice
bye.
weekend.
Yes, you too. Bye bye. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.